Forget the outcome. Growing up, playing sports meant everything to me because I had dreams to play pro football, and my entire life evolved around that one thought. I remember visualizing what my future would look like by the time I was 25. I wanted everything, from the money, status, fame, and the girls. As a kid, I thought that by acquiring those things, I would be considered an important person amongst my peers. Above all the external factors, what I really wanted was to be accepted. I always felt like an outcast growing up and never felt like I truly belonged. At some point, I started to really believe that football would fix all of my insecurities and bring me true happiness. It wasn't until I got to college that I realized just how wrong I was. I had acquired the college scholarship, gained a following through music, and was on the path to becoming a professional athlete. Look, everything was going the way it should have been, and for some reason I just wasn't happy. I began to lose love for the game of football, and tasks that used to bring me joy felt like chores. I thought I had lost myself and was desperately trying to figure out the person I once was. It wasn't until I got injured my junior year that I realized that I had been chasing an illusion my whole life. There was no amount of success that would bring me happiness. I found joy in being around the people I loved and creating lasting memories. Through my obsession with success, I drove away many people I loved and severed relationships that I felt were no longer serving me. I thought everybody just didn't believe in me, so I shut the whole world out. This was a dark time in my life, and my heart grew cold from isolation. I always thought that I was intrinsically motivated until life hit me in a way that made me realize that I was wrong. I had really been running away from my problems and held my worth as a human being on my status as an athlete. I remember being so afraid of failure that I wouldn't sleep the night before games and constantly worry about my performance. I was living life crippled in fear, and I didn't know what to do next. I decided to go back to my roots, to re-spark the passion I once had for the game of football. I took all expectations off of myself and began to live freely. I stopped caring about what people thought of me, and ironically, the more I let things go, the more I began to receive. Ideas and thoughts that used to act as shackles were no longer binding me. I stopped putting my energy into situations I couldn't control, and I stopped focusing on the outcome and began enjoying the process. I want to challenge every single one of you listening to this right now to take a good, honest look at your life and ask, are you truly happy? You see, a mentor of mine once told me that burnout isn't about energy, it's a fulfillment issue. Stop worrying about opinions that don't matter and find self-fulfillment. Go do the things you've always wanted to do, but never had the courage to follow through on. Be the best version of yourself, because at the end of the day, you have to love the person in the mirror. Stop letting others dictate your life and start taking control of your future. Forget the outcome. Growing up, playing sports meant everything to me because I had dreams to play pro football, and my entire life evolved around